I was in a store one time, and it was a music store, and I was walking through, and I was a youth pastor at the time, and I looked over, and there was this musician that was on the keyboards, and this guy was tearing the keyboards up. I mean, he was doing this incredible job on keyboards, and I just had the sense God wanted to say something to this guy. And he's got these cool shades on, and he's dressed really, he's got the rock and roll hair, and I just felt drawn to go over to this guy, and just that God had something. But the Lord never shows me anything in advance. It's not until I get, in proximity to the person and start that anything comes. And so I stepped over to him, and I said, man, you're really awesome keyboard player. And he's like, thanks. I know. He didn't say I know, but kind of his smirk was sort of that, yeah, thanks, man. And so I told him, I said, God kind of shows me things for people every now and then, and I feel like God is wanting to show me some stuff for you. I said, do you mind if I just pray for you? And I just, see what God has to say to you? And he goes, sure. And so I started praying for him, and I was just like, Lord, would you just come and just bless this guy? I just pray, Father, just anything that you have to say to him, will you just speak it to him right now and just minister to him? And I just said, I just really feel like the Lord wants you to know, I don't know what's coming out next. Now, I believe I'm accountable for what comes out next, but I don't know what's going to come out next. And I just said, I just believe the Lord wants you to know that he didn't do this. I'm kind of saying that and going, Lord, help me, what does that mean? He didn't do this. And I said, and then something else comes. See, once you take the risk, God will show up. He'll keep showing up. And I said, a matter of fact, I said, the Lord wants you to know he didn't do this. And actually, he wants you to know that what happened was a result of sin in the world. Not necessarily your sin or this person's sin, but just the effects of the human race, not following God and following the sin. That's how all this happened. And he wants you to know that he loves you. And that this isn't, and the guy's got these dark glasses, and then a tear just comes down his cheek. And I was like, okay, I think it possibly could be right. Something here is connecting, And I looked at him, I said, does that make sense to you? And he goes, do you know who I am? And I said, no. And he said his name, and he goes, you don't know anything about me. And I said, no. I'd never seen the guy. I'd been to that store many times. Never even seen the guy before. And he looked at me, and he said, 6 months ago, he said, it was the day that I was supposed to get married. And he said, the night before my wedding, he said, my fiance died in her sleep. And he said, 2 months later, my father died in his sleep. And they did autopsies, and they couldn't find anything wrong with him. And he's saying, I've been so angry at God and thinking that I must have really screwed up really bad, and that's why he let this happen to me. And see, the first words that were out of my mouth was, God wants you to know he didn't do this. But this was just a result of sin in the world and sin. And the guy just looks at me, and he goes, this is amazing. He goes, this is huge for me. And I said, so, the Lord really wants you to know that he loves you. He wants a relationship with you. And he was so blown away by that. And he looked, I was in a bit of a time crunch, and so was he. He was actually there. And he said, listen, he goes, I'm with this band that's opening for ZZ Top. And he goes, this was years ago, obviously. He said, he goes, we're staying at this particular hotel. He said, could you possibly come tonight, he said, to the after party? He goes, I want you to come and share with my friends, what God spoke to you here, and just talk to them about this. And he goes, this is huge. Hi, guys. We're here in session 5, and this is such an exciting time because we're going to be talking about how you can hear God's voice and how you can really hear clearly what the Lord is saying. And the reality is God is constantly speaking to us all the time. We just don't recognize it as his voice. Sometimes we just think it as thoughts in our heads, pictures that come to us, our own imagination or whatever. But the reality is God is constantly speaking to us, and he wants us to know that. Every morning when I wake up, I have this ritual that I just stop and I say, Lord, I'm here. I'm available for you to use me however you want. Speak through me. And help me to pay attention to all the ways that you're working around me all the time and join in with what you're doing in people's lives. And many times it's just simple as that. And so I want to encourage you to be prepared just to hear God in a new way and maybe recognize the way that God's been speaking to you on a regular basis. So let's pray. Father, I just thank you for your presence. I thank you for your Spirit. I thank you for the reality of all that you are in our lives. And I pray, Lord, that right now we would be aware of that you are speaking to us. I pray, Lord, that we would hear and be able to comprehend the thoughts, the images, the feelings, sensations that you give to us. And Lord, to be able to recognize that as your voice. I pray a release, an impartation right now, being able to hear God and being able to hear and recognize clearly his voice. Father, we thank you for the ability to exercise in these things and to grow in depth of it. In Jesus' name, amen. So today, I want to encourage you how to understand that you can be used in the prophetic on a daily basis. That you can be used to just stop, look at somebody and say, Lord, what do you want to say to them? And to trust that first thought, feeling, impression, sensation, and just go and ask them, does this mean anything to you? I just was looking at you and just saying, Lord, show me something for that person. This is what I felt, this is what I saw, this is what I sensed. And share with them and ask them, does that make sense to them? If they say yes, pray with them and ask the Lord to show you more. If they say no, say, well, you know what? I just love praying for people and sometimes I get it wrong, but could I just pray a blessing on you right now? But I want to encourage you to step out on faith and trust the Lord to show up. He wants to use you.